Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, if you may be viewing as a gentleman. I'm used to talking to ladies, so I apologize. I don't mean to forget y'all, but sometimes I do. This one, I'm going to flip on this slide. Oh, that's better. Before I get my day started, I kind of want to just take a beat to talk about something that drives a lot of us, the scale. Whew, what a weighted topic, no pun intended. But we live and die by the scale, right? We get really caught up in that number because we feel like that number defines our success. It defines how well we have stuck to our diet and our exercise routine, when how many of us can testify to the fact that we've had a week where we worked our butt off. We ate so regimented. I mean, there wasn't a piece of junk food that made it into our mouth. It was clean, whole food. We drank a lot of water. We got a lot of sleep. We took our vitamins. And the next week we get on the scale and surprise, it actually went up. And it's so defeating. Hear this. The scale does not define who you are or what you look like or any of that. It is one measurement of data, a very archaic measurement of data, might I add. I'm not a nutritionist and I'm not a personal trainer. Please know that. But I just have the stuff on my heart that people need to hear. And I'm talking to you guys from my own experience that have I lived by the scale and let the scale tell me whether I'm going to have a good or bad day? Yeah, I have. Does the scale sometimes tell us some information that we need to know? Yeah, it does. The only person that needs to be caught up in what the scale says is your doctor. And that is simply because they have one metric to measure a lot of other variables that are in play here. For the average individual that's working out and eating right, please stop getting on that scale and letting that scale tell you that you're not good enough. Because you are. If you're working out and you're eating right and you're doing those things, you're going to see your body change. I call that moving the needle. When you hear me talk about moving the needle, it ain't about what the number on the scale is. I have a vague idea what I weigh. I'll step on there every now and then just to kind of get an idea of where I'm at. But I know right now, for me, it's a destructive behavior. It is not going to help me pursue the goals that I want. Because right now, the goals that I'm pursuing are all about how much weight can I lift? Am I able to move and feel good relatively, most of the time? Am I sleeping good? Do I have any health conditions popping up? How do I look? And look in terms of how do my clothes fit? When I put on a swimsuit, how does the body shape up? Am I achieving a certain aesthetic goal that I hope to look? The scale is not, just because I hit a certain number on the scale, because trust me, I have been that number on the scale that should have been the golden ticket to make my body look the way that I wanted it to look, and I didn't look the way that I thought that I would look at that number. At this point in time, I weigh as much as I did as when I went into the hospital to give birth to our third son. I never gained a lot of weight with our babies, about 34 pounds, because I always kept that stuff in check. But I know I probably weigh more because I have so much more muscle. And muscle is what looks good. And if you are wanting to tone, here's a newsflash. Without muscle, you cannot tone. It's impossible. The muscle has to be present in order to look any which way. It's a ratio between fat to muscle. So hear this. Please, if you are getting lost inside of what the scale says or does not say, please stop getting on that scale. The only person that should be concerned with that number is your doctor. That is the truth. So you keep at it, because this is not some short-sighted, when you get to your goal weight, are you going to stop? You're going to start eating Doritos and hot dogs and Coke and candy and all that kind of stuff? No, this is a lifestyle. You're going to plug away at it because the goal is to live for as long as possible, to live a healthy life. That's it. So please let that scale let you go. Release yourself from that prison, because nobody walks away from that. Just nobody walks away from that unharmed. All right? Do that for me. Put your scale away, hide it, give it away, throw it away. Do what you got to do, but stop getting on it and obsessing over the number. When you reach your goal weight, you're going to tattoo it across your forehead and walk around so everybody will know how much you weigh. I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter? Worry about you and worry about your abilities. That's it. Y'all have a good Memorial Day weekend. Celebrate the military. That's right.